Hello, Lola. Welcome back. I would like for us to do a quick review of our last session to give us a better understanding of going forward. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, this is
Gr-
okay with me.
Oh, great. In our last session, you mentioned that the mere fact of hearing your father's name would give you anxiety, would make you feel depressed, tired, and make you feel your energy was drained. You also mentioned that oftentimes you feel depressed, and as a result of your depression, you don't want to get out of bed sometimes, and sometimes not getting out of bed has caused your grades and other areas of your life to suffer. Is that a fair assessment of your situation?
Yes, this is correct.
I want to go back and connect a few dots here, okay?
Okay.
I would like to make sure that I'm on track. Earlier you said you feel like in your life you did not suffer due to your father not being in your life. Yet you say you would have benefited from him being there. Would you like to elaborate on this?
I never met my father, like I told you in our earlier session. I just know when my mom would describe him, I could see the pain it caused her. I feel I would have benefited from my relationship by leaving a by having a father figure to love me and to guide me.
I know you describe your relationship with your mother as great and fulfilled. Now picture having your father in your life, to walk with you to school, to protect you from childhood monsters, or just to be there when you had your first heartbreak. Describe that feeling.
It makes me feel safe. I would have felt complete.
Great. Now let me ask the same question in reverse, if you will. The nights when you were having bad dreams, or when your heart first got broken, or when you would be scared alone in your room. How did that feel not having your father there?
I felt angry. I felt insecure. I felt stressed. I felt alone. I just really, those were times that I just really needed my dad around.
Now, with these feelings, what would you say to your dad at this moment if you can speak to your dad? What would your conversation be with your dad?
I would tell him what I have been holding in all these years. I would really, for one, I would want my dad to be honest.
Okay. Well, I like to do an exercise. Is that all right with you?
Okay.
Here's a chair. Assuming that your dad was sitting right here, think about this situation for a few moments. What would you tell your dad about your feelings?
Why weren't you there? Where were you when I was looking for the love and the touch of a father? Why you didn't protect me? Those were the things that I would tell my dad.
So Lola, can you just describe what are you feeling right now in this moment? What does it feel like emotionally?
I feel angry. How do you think I feel? Why do you care? Why do you care? I hate you. I hate you.
Lola, are you okay? Would you like to take a few minutes and a few seconds and take a break?
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm just sorry.
You're doing great. This is a hard thing, but you're in charge now. So you have the floor now.
I've always felt that I was never good enough. But what I was really missing was my father. I was tired of trying to fit in try to fit in to be recognized because I was missing that feeling of having a father. He made me like I was unimportant in his life.
Let's just focus on this statement for a second. You said he made you like you are?
Well, he did. It is because of him I feel depressed. I I am sorry when it comes to relationship. I'm no good in relationship. We have unhealthy relationship. He's the reason why I cannot determine who's good or who's good or who's bad. Like who's right for me.
So what you're saying now is that a person that you've never met, that you never spoken with, is the reason or the cause for your life being the way it is right now?
Yes. The way I feel about him is him not being here is the reason my life is the way it is.
What role, if any, would you say that you have played in your life being the way it is at this moment?
How could I play a role in this when it's his fault for him not being here?
Right. So my question then becomes, sometimes our thoughts, even though they may not be accurate thoughts, but sometimes our thought will cause us to feel a certain way, even though those thoughts may not be valid, which most times they're not. So the way we feel, the way we think about things, or the way we react to things. So this has a lot to do with how you feel about an issue. Do you understand my point, Lola?
I think so.
Stop for a moment and consider the thought that your father not being there really had nothing to do with you. It didn't have anything to do with him not wanting to be there for you. Consider if things just didn't work out for him and your mother, and for unfortunate circumstance, he just could not be there for you, although he really wanted to. How does that make you feel?
I will feel bad for him and try to reach out to him.
Well, this can be the case in many things that happen in our lives, Lola. We react based on perceived thoughts. These are called cognitive distortions. I would like for you to do some homework and for me going forward. Whenever you have these negative thoughts, see if you can counter those thoughts or assumptions with facts. You think you can do that homework next time, and when you come back, we'll go over it?
Maybe I could make a list of my assumptions and some of the negative thoughts that result from them. Then I could try to list some facts that counters those negative thoughts. I can try that.
Well, I'm glad you're willing to find some facts to work with. I think this will also help you be less anxious and depressed.
And I will try to find out more about the situation with my father.
Great. I thank you for coming in, Lola. I will give you a journal to record your feelings and document when you catch yourself recognizing or disputing those negative facts or negative thoughts. And in our next session, we'll discuss your homework and evaluate your response and what effect it had on your depression or your anxiety level.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you next time.
Thank
Bye.
you.